the fact that you're a woman, the fact that you're an athlete, never let any part of your identity hold you back, and just always recognize that you can make a difference as long as you have a passion for it. So one of my first memories of track and field, it kind of started when I was actually playing soccer, and I was kind of running around as an outside mid, and my coach was like, "You should run a track meet." And I kind of was like, "No, I love soccer, like I've always wanted to play soccer," but my mom was a sprinter, my dad was a distance runner, and she was kind of like my biggest supporter when it came to me running track, especially since after my freshman year, I had to choose between soccer and track. Track, I saw a lot of potential there and definitely got a lot of motivation from other people too. Starting out at my freshman year, one of the biggest challenges was balancing all the different extracurriculars that I had. And I think throughout the 4 years being at Michigan, I really recognized like the importance of being a part of different communities and like building those out and really experiencing college entirely. It's definitely a struggle that I've been working through and like looking to kind of balance better throughout my 4 years. It's definitely a challenge that I face like being a college student athlete. The SunBundle is a nonprofit organization that I started in 2023. It takes excess gear and clothing from student athletes and creates them into care packages, which are SunBundles, and we donate them to underserved communities to kind of promote health and fitness and foster equity and inclusion with like communities. Back in 2023, I started the SunBundle because I was racing internationally in Egypt, and it was the first time I had raced on a stage that wasn't in the US, and the first thing that I noticed is I was racing against people who were barefoot, and kind of seeing people barefoot, people wearing Crocs, people wearing like unfitting footwear, and it really made me notice that there was like an inequity in sports, and kind of made me recognize like how far could people go if they had the right equipment. Recognizing that inequity and being able to come back to my locker room at Michigan and see how much gear I have, like how many extra spikes I have that I have only worn like it for 2 seasons, it made me realize that I really want to bridge the gap in some way to create more equity in sports, whether that's through youth sports, middle school, high school, and just take the resources that we have as athletes and give back to the community.
While this judge has a
It's incredible to be able to see the community of student athletes come together. We created a student board for SunBundle, which have a lot of different other student athletes who really helped me build up the project and be able to expand it in different communities. I think that's really helped SunBundle grow, and just being able to understand like how do we do this in the best way and what people do we need to connect with to make this happen. That's really helped us like grow and succeed as a nonprofit. Something that we see in the future for SunBundle is expanding into different universities and fostering that same upcycling of gear across different Big Ten schools and across the country. So we've started working on our branch at MSU this year, and we're looking to expand in 5 different schools by the end of 2025. We can help in a lot of different places, not just Ann Arbor. I think that's kind of where that comes from, and that's where the motivation is. Using your name as a student athlete can do so much for the younger generations, and just recognizing the power that that has and the impact that it can make on someone's life. I definitely want to be a role model to younger girls, because I think when I was younger, seeing people like in the community giving back was kind of like what motivated me to get started. So if this is kind of able to motivate anyone or just one person at all, I think just being able to recognize like you're not just an athlete, your success can be defined in different ways. You can start a nonprofit, you can help communities, you can be a business owner, you can do whatever. As long as you have a passion for it and as long as you have the right people that you're surrounding yourself with, the fact that you're a woman, the fact that you're an athlete, never let any part of your identity hold you back, and just always recognize that you can make a difference as long as you have a passion for it.